So the new spring line is called Brush with Fashion, and it's a great collaboration with the London School of Fashion and the Body Shop. And they went through and created this great line which is very on trend with what you saw on the runways. So they have a few different looks. They have a very natural look, and they also have a very smoky eye with a hint of color, which I love because they pop the smoky with a pink. Spring is all about really hot pink cheeks. This is one of my favorite colors. I used it on you. It's their cheek tint that comes out clear, and it actually works with your own pH and gives you the perfect pink to your own skin tone. And if you look at the packaging was actually designed by a student at the London School of Fashion, and there was a big competition and they were chosen, and it's all brush strokes. All the products have brushes built in, which makes it really easy to throw in your beach bag and go. And the eye palettes also have a built-in liner and a brush. So it makes it very easy, very convenient for anyone that wants to look good on the go. Brushes are going to give you a more precise application. Your product's going to last a lot longer when you use a brush because you're not using as much. And the other thing that I really love about the Brush with Fashion line is all the products have a community trade marula oil in there from Namibia. And they actually have this great trade program where they give back to the women in Namibia so they're able to empower themselves and have, the opportunities that we don't have here. Synthetic brushes are nice because you can use them wet or dry. With the natural hairs, if you wet it, that's the end of, having any type of application that's precise. Synthetic brush is good too because it's cruelty-free. You're not hurting any animals. So the reason I like going with the synthetic brushes is, one, you do have the option to use it wet or dry, so you can build up your makeup. I call it like from office to office party. Like if you're at work and then you want something a little bit more dramatic for evening, you have the ability to do that with a synthetic brush because you can wet it and then make everything more intense. And of course, brushes are your tools. So with a good brush, it's going to make all the difference in how your makeup looks and how easy your application becomes. Not a lot of eyeshadows can be used wet or dry. All of the Body Shop eyeshadows can be used wet and dry, so it gives you a lot of flexibility to go from super natural to super, super dramatic. And it's also great because if you don't have a lot of expertise in applying your makeup, it's almost like you're painting with watercolors. So it allows you to just paint it on like a wash and look great. Once a week, you should shampoo your brushes with your own shampoo. And then every few months, you should condition them as well. And so just wash them and then lay out a towel and lay them flat to dry. And in the morning, you'll have really beautifully washed brushes. And what you'll notice is that you're actually applying the true color of the makeup. A lot of women forget to wash their brushes, and then they wonder why their blush doesn't look like the blush that they have in their palette. It's because there's so much makeup in there that they're not getting the true color of their makeup, and it's a good way to avoid breaking out as well because you're not using a lot of bacteria continuously on your face.